Is the food as good as the view?
Princess Bear here with where Disney's contemporary resort returned to the grill.
The California grill.
I think it's on the roof. That's your #1 trusted food infotainment. Of course, we're here to try all the things. Remember, she's vegan. I'm not. I don't see how California this place actually is.
My favorite part about this bread service has changed. We put it in our bread top 10 list, so I'm very sad to see it change right after we did that. It is the same bread though, so it's still going to give good bread. They're just rolls now instead of slices, which I guess is better because they were a little difficult in the past. And then our beautiful roasted tomato sauce is still here. Sauce, olive oil, goodness. But it's way reduced in size. And I think that's okay because, I mean, you always had leftovers. And it's very messy with all the olive oil. Cheers. With the chive is next level. I love this. The sourdough is so fresh and crisp. Even though this is reduced in size, it's still the same flavor. If anything, it just tastes like it's got more flavor, like more punch, which I love. So 5 out of 5. Still an amazing bread. Gives good bread. I will definitely be continuously bragging about this bread. And even though it's going to leave a mess all over me, I'm just going to accept it, enjoy it, and appreciate it.
So yeah, see, a little bit change. It's instead of the one big roll you like rip apart, it's a little bit of work. Just a nice, soft sourdough roll, vegan as is, still made in house, nice and fresh, nice and warm. It's like slip it into a warm blanket, but in bread form. You get the little sea salt butter. So like this is vegan, this is regular butter. So like the slice, the nice sea salt butter. We won't call it Californian sea salt. They already got their name on the thing anyway. With a nice spread and a bite. It's definitely the exact same sourdough, but like something about the outside crust on it now just feels a little bit better in like the mouthfeel. It was more crusty before, and that wasn't a problem, but like the softness of it just makes it for a little bit better of a chew. With the same butter and the same fixings, it's still the same bread service we know and love. Just let's call it reimagined or rebooted sourdough bread. I would give that 4.5 out of 5.
I got the Little Whistle, which has Uncle Nearest in it, so I had to get it. And it kind of reminded me a little bit of Pinocchio. Ooh, that is strong, but very flavorful. And the basil gives it like a nice little balance. This is a slow sipper, but I'm into it. I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5 beverages. It's nice. Very tart.
The smell of whiskey in the afternoon, or early evening, or morning, middle of the night. There's never a bad time for anything whiskey-based. California Grill just proves that. Now bring back brunch. Bring back brunch now. Okay. Little whistle. I kind of want to whistle a bit. Whistle like twerk. It's tart, but robust. So it's not all tartness. It's like a feature of the robustness. The salt, I can do without, but the drink itself, it's fancy. It's a cocktail. When I say cocktail, this is what I mean. I would give that 4.25 out of 5 plus. Here we have the California Grill Sour. It's their take on a whiskey sour, but I've had this before, but I feel like it's changed this last time. This is a Little Jane small batch whiskey with some Disaronno, and then a port poured on top as well. It looks beautiful. Look at that gradient. Something about whiskey and fine wine and together, like that port with that small batch whiskey, is for some reason giving me like taste and like hints of like swine brine, where I'm going to memory because it's like the sweet of the wine with the savory of the whiskey. It's just without the pork. Could this be my new drink? Possibly, but then I can only get it here. But that means if this is my favorite drink, that means I'm gonna have the Princess come here more.
We can go to the bar.
We can go to the bar. One day we've never done that before. We'll do that once. This, I'm giving 4.75 out of 5 claws. I may fall in love with this drink by the end of the night.
With this beautiful beet salad with these super cute butterflies on here. This is art. This is legit art as I break the butterfly. And this looks like salmon almost, these beets. They're so, I don't know, they don't look like beets to me. So I'm excited to try it and see what it's like, because usually California Grill takes me on a salad adventure that I'm not used to. Extremely earthy. If you don't like beets, definitely don't order this. For me, I think I can stomach it. I don't know if I'm going to be able to finish all of it. I think Bear will have to help me with this. And maybe with some of this endive, because that's a nice flavor. They might cut it a little bit. I can't just eat straight beets like this. I need like a little more accoutrements with my beet salad. I'm going to give it a 2 out of 5 beets. It's not the beet I'm looking for.
And the beet goes on, or so they say. With this new twist on a beet salad, I like the decoration, like these little like leaves with like wings, and you have butterflies in here, little pearl onions. Beets is a very, very interesting like appetizer because a lot of people don't encounter beets like on their average daily lives like that. But I'm excited because I absolutely love beets. So I'm gonna beat it, and I'm gonna beat it some more. Maybe not too many ingredients. That's a lot. There we go. I love like dressing that is dressed in because it's like more of like a golden beet, not like the red beet. So it's earthy, but not as earthy as it could be if it was a darker colored beet. I think the endive and the little like designs go a certain way to give like a little crunch because beet itself is like very soft and cooked correctly. It's a very interesting salad. I like it, which reminds me very. I think I kind of agree with the princess. If you are adverse to beets, maybe avoid it. But if you've never had beets before, I think this is the time to maybe give it a shot. Stretch your taste buds a little bit. You might find you like it. I would give it 3.75 out of 5 claws. So here is the Kanpachi Crudo. This is a Kanpachi fish sliced thin, served with different colored seaweed salad here on the side. And then a little bit of rice noodles, crispy over top. And they serve it with chopsticks, so you're basically eating it like sashimi, basically. Just a very thinly sliced fish with some fixings. You see as I'm bringing out the entire bunch here. Our server let us know that the Kanpachi comes pre-seasoned, so there's no need for soy sauce or anything else. It is, in fact, already seasoned. Now, it is a very, very oceany flavor. So if you're somebody that's not used to eating raw fish, maybe a little bit strong for you. For those of you who eat raw fish on the regular, like myself, being a bear, I think you would quite enjoy this. It's very fun, served chilled. And it's got a nice both texture and flavor to it, again, without needing to add anything. It's definitely an adventurous dish. In California, it's basically a food adventure all on its own. California Grill definitely represents that. I'd give this 4.25 out of 5. Yes, I'm eating beets with chopsticks because, as I say, chopsticks are a superior form of utensil.
So here we have the newest plant-based entree. So this entree is giving me old Toledo vibes, old sea scallops out of Trumpet mushroom vibes. We have some additional mushrooms, some onions, some baby corn, all kinds of corn action happening here. I'm kind of excited. The last time that we had something that was like a vegan fish was at Yachtsman's Steakhouse, and it got us both, unfortunately, very sick. So we're not trying to go back there. Oh, is that like a ravioli at the bottom I just tore up? Okay. Mushroom on mushroom on mushroom. Cheers. Wow. 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 So, like, I really did not expect to like this at all. I'm not a mushroom person. And when they do the scallop situation, it's not always good. The one at Toledo back in 2019 was the only one that I really liked. This one totally topped that. This is my new obsession when it comes to scallops. I'm gonna give this a 5 out of 5. This is a Princess Cities item. This is way better than the pumpkin ravioli I had like 3 months ago.
This is an interesting evolution of what they had before. The last ravioli-based dish they had was sort of like a pasta Pop-Tart, but like a really thin one, like the Walmart knockoff brand. It was good, but it was just like small. This, I think, is a much more hearty looking portion of the scallop looking trumpet mushrooms. I love the look of these baby carrots. I've never been able to get baby corn to look this beautiful at home. That looks grilled to perfection, but not burnt or dried out. So, I'll go ahead and take this little filled doughish here. It's already in the sauce. We're gonna take some of the mushroom and cut off a little piece of this corn because I want that too. Who am I know? I want everything on this plate. I haven't tasted it yet and I want it. The artistry here at California Grill never ceases to amaze me. They took and do take repeatedly ingredients that like we don't necessarily like gravitate towards on a normal basis that have influenced our cooking at home and like magic it. They say that the difference between like science and magic is just like an understanding what's going on. Every time I get a plate here at California Grill, it's magic. That's giving me like the best southern pot pie filling, but in like a fancified signature plate. Like that stuffed pasta at the bottom, delicious. The trumpet mushrooms and the scallop, the texture, perfect. Like I get scallop from that. Mine with like the roast on the other veggies. I honestly don't want to give this back to the guys. This 5 out of 5 clause. I kind of wish I'd ordered this. It's a bare necessity. Sometimes skip the meat. I know, meat eaters, you love your meat, but sometimes it's just good. Good food is good food. I'm going all in on the fish tonight. So I do it with the AAA ahi tuna that's in a chorizo emulsion, served basically seared and then the raw, like most ahi tuna. And then back here I have like a nice salad with some roasted veggies, and then there is actually avatapanad and some papas bravas in here as well, like hidden in the back. First, we're gonna go ahead and just take a piece of this ahi tuna because it looks beautiful. The crust, everything on that, wonderful. It's good. Before I pass judgment, I gotta try the rest of this. We're gonna take some of the veggies. We're gonna take a papas bravas, a little bit of sauce, some of the salad. We're gonna cut off another piece because I feel like that was more foodie trickery. Okay, that has to be some of the best ahi tuna I've ever had on one of this royal property. Just the texture of it is better than any sushi that I've ever had. The texture, tuna, perfect. Both the sear and the flavoring in it. And like the tuna itself is like silk on my tongue. Literally like just the folds of it, even like the way that it's cut, like this. It's just silky smooth, a little bit of salt and seasoning on the side. You want to savor every bite of that. And then this salad, which I didn't think looked like much. Tangy, citrusy, like very front of the mouth, goes excellent with the pairing of this tuna, so that you're not getting like overwhelmed by the tuna flavor. It is a delight. It's top tier. I wouldn't say the best thing I've ever had here, but it's up there. For this 4.75 out of 5 claws, I wish I could order 2 of these.
So happy that our friend, the peanut butter torte, has reduced in size because, oof, is it rich. And I love that it's got like these bananas, these charred bananas on it. So we're going like bananas Foster style. It's plated beautifully. I feel like better than ever. Cheers. It's like eating a peanut butter and jelly banana sandwich. If you like peanut butter and jelly sandwich, you're gonna love this. I would give it a 4 out of 5 torts. It only gets minus points because it's been on the menu for so long, and everything else here changes. Why hasn't the plant-based dessert changed? But other than that, it's amazing.
I'm gonna start calling this torte the Tortinator because it will not die. But it's just that good. So it's hard to kill off something that tastes so consistently wonderful. These flavors of the peanut butter and the banana is just given like a peanut butter banana taken to the umpteenth level. Even the best Reese's peanut butter cup you've ever had in your life does not compare to this dessert. Creamy and delicious, the perfect amount of peanut butter and sweet. You really can't go wrong. Berry, banana, peanut butter. It's a win. I know that it's been on the menu for a long time, but when it's this good, the shoes that whatever replace this eventually have to fill, it's going to be a very uphill climb. It's still a 5 out of 5 claws for me. I do love this dessert. Here is the newest dessert on the menu. It is their strawberry pistachio mousse cake. So there is a pistachio mousse on the inside, and then it's covered in a strawberry chocolate. And you have these little crumbles on the nuts on the outside. This little spoon to just knock right in here. Just like most Disney mousses, it falls right apart, crack that outside. And look at that inside. Beautiful. You see the little pistachio in there. Strawberry outside, strawberry chocolate. If you're wondering what it tastes like, think strawberry chocolate covered strawberry with a hint of pistachio, and you're most of the way there. It's a nice smooth consistency. The most delicate chocolate shell. It's not really like real sharp or real hard to chew in the mouth. It melts just like everything else. Like a strawberry surprise. Give that 4.5 out of 5 points. I feel like it's almost strawberry and pistachio season here. We just had the new dessert at Docking May 7, and that was also strawberry, like a mousse, and you have like a pistachio brownie on the bottom. And something about strawberry, pistachio, and then chocolate just go very well together. That should be a study or something. Somebody smarter than me, obviously. So here is their brand new version here at California Grill of their celebration cake. When you have any sort of like anniversary or celebration, this is what they're going to bring out to you. So you have chocolate with a little Chambord inside, this little like glass sugar on top, and then the color is actually airbrushed color on the chocolate cake. Go ahead and get you a little cross section here. Very chocolatey. That's celebration worthy. It's a nice deep dark chocolate. It's sort of like the berry gel on top. It's good. If you love chocolate, your next anniversary, birthday, graduation, birth of your nephew, something, come celebrate. This is delicious. Give that 4 out of 5 points.
Do you feel celebrated?
I feel celebrated. Just teeny. California Grill never fails. Literally never fails.
Can I say that meal was better than I expected it to be?
Yes.
Because it was
You can
better
say
than
that.
I expected it to be. 100%. Like, we walked in expecting, I don't know, we've been throwing a lot of shade at California Grill recently because we've been going to all these wonderful places and saying how much better they are than California Grill. And then we came to California Grill and they showed out and proved that they're actually the best ones. So we should have just never.
One
said
thing that
anything
never
bad.
fails at California Grill is as many times as we've been now, the experience, next to none. Nobody does it like California Grill does
the
experience.
Cast?
Yes, amazing.
Can we say like mad props to Chef Danny?
Yes. So if you watched our last California Grill video, they had a hot sauce on the plate with the sushi. He saw how much I liked the hot sauce last time, and then gave me a quart of it to take home. It's his own recipe. He doesn't share it with anybody else, but he just gave a quart to take home.
Mad props to Chef Danny for giving us something to put on all of our food for a while.
Yes, with like chilies imported from Fresno, California. Like California Grill will make every meal you have there special. This isn't just like us. It is for everybody. They come here. If you come here, they remember you. They remember what you like. Server remembered our allergies, even though we marked it down. Like he knows.
Yeah.
Oh, you can't have mango, but we love it here, and they always treat you very special when you come here. California Grill is like one of those meals. If you have the chance, you should always do.
I will say that anytime I have to book signature dining, I usually get one or more heavy size from Bear. And I definitely got at least 2 or 3 for booking California Grill, but I have not heard a single sigh from Bear the minute we got in the elevator. It has been an experience up to here, and I don't think I'm going to be getting any sighs for a while.
At least a week. But I want to know what you guys think. Why haven't you been to California Grill? It's because the view is good, the food is good, the service is immaculate.
Always amazing.
Let us know in the comments below. Now, if there's anything else that you see to do, California Grill otherwise, the comments will always be the place to let us know. Hit the notification bell if you want to see other videos like this, and
we have new videos 5 days a week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday.
we'll see you soon.
Be sure to subscribe and like this video and comment your favorite cast member's name. Shout out to Sergio and Catherine and Danny and Mo and every amazing California Grill cast member that we could possibly think of. You are the magic.
You heard the girl.